Well, that was weird. Anyway, hello YouTubers, and today I am going to be reviewing the 4th Doctor with Dalek from Genesis of the Daleks. Now, sorry if you hear background noise or whatever. We're having a heat wave here in Britain, so deal with it. So, let's take a look at the packaging. So you can see here, it displays the Dalek along with the 4th Doctor. Why am I wearing gloves? Well, just because. Got a nice picture of the 4th Doctor here, and blah 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 stuff on the back. You can read that. So let's just get out of this boxing. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So here we have the Genesis Dalek, and this is based on the Dalek we see in part 2 of the story, where Davros announces about his Mark III travel machine, and here Dalek trundles out, but it does not have its gun yet. So I'll explain about that in a second. But this Dalek is literally just another Genesis Dalek, and it's a very, very, very slight variation. It's basically, if you have the Genesis of the Dalek set, or the Dalek Collector set number 1, and this is practically the same. Now it does have them newer dome lights which were introduced in the Genesis of the Dalek set, the first one, not this one. But it also has very vibrant silver on the mesh section here, and this also continues on to the manipulator arm. The base is the two-toned one from the Genesis X, so it's a glossy black on the top and it's a matte black on the bottom, which is meant to represent the rubber. It's the same articulation. Eye stalk is up and down, all that stuff. Heads can do 360s, and the plunger is on a ball joint. Now, if you look here, it's just a black hole. In fact, if I get in the light, you can see that's where it ends, and you can poke your finger in a bit if you like. But here is the thing. So this Dalek comes with the gun, which is the same sort of bronzy copper coloured gun that was inside all of the other Daleks, but do not try and force this all the way in, because otherwise it will get stuck and you probably won't be able to get out. But if you just push it in just a slight bit, there you go, and it can just be a background like that. And actually, since the ball is raised out a bit more, it looks exactly like it did in the episode. All the same detail and that, and all the same. So let's take a look at the 4th Doctor. So here I have the 4th Doctor. Now I've had this set since Christmas last year, and it's still never been opened. But this is the same 4th Doctor that came in the Sanctarum Experiment set, except now there's a bit of mud on his trousers, though I can never recall there being mud, and also there's a sonic screwdriver included, but literally everything else is the same. This set is literally just a well, it's a re-release of the 4th Doctor, no doubt, and it's a slightly modified Dalek-ish. Put it this way, it's more different than the 6th Doctor and Dalek, and actually more different than the 7th Doctor and Dalek that came in the Wave 1 Toys R Us set. You can no longer find this on their website, by the way. You have to track it down on places like eBay. The only reason I own this is because my mother got me this for Christmas last year, because I believe it was only $9.99. So yeah, but this set, should you get it, if you own a few Genesis Daleks, then I own about 6 or no, I now own about 8 or 9 of them, And this is just of the Genesis ones. I'm not talking about the Grey Daleks in general, just this specific model here. I own that many of them because, yeah. But it's not a bad set. It's just a re-release thing, but it's not that hard to track down, and if you do get it, and that I would get this just for to get the if you haven't got either of these figures and that. But that's it for this review, and I'll see you next time.